Hi, I'm Rachel Gable, and this is your Fair Cattle Markets update for April 5th. This Fair Cattle Markets update is brought to you by McDonald Angus in Columbus, Montana, where they select, measure, and sell efficiency genetics. They focus on predictable, proven genetics and translating that to pounds, be it in the feed yard or in the pasture. You can look at their website for upcoming sale information and all the data you could ever want. McDonald Angus in Columbus, Montana. A Washington man has pled guilty to defrauding Tyson Foods and another company known as Company One out of more than $244 million in a ghost cattle scam. According to court documents, Cody Allen Easterday, 49, of Mesa, Washington, used his company, Easterday Ranches, Inc., to enter into a series of agreements with Tyson and the second company, under which Easterday Ranches agreed to purchase and feed cattle on behalf of Tyson and the other company. Per the agreements, the companies would advance Easterday Ranches the cost of buying and raising the cattle. Once the cattle were slaughtered and sold at market price, Easterday Ranches would repay the costs advanced plus interest and certain other costs, retaining as profit the amount by which the sale price exceeded the sum paid to the two companies. Beginning in approximately 2016 and continuing through November 2020, Easterday submitted and caused others to submit false and fraudulent invoices and other information to Tyson and the other company. These false and fraudulent invoices sought and obtained reimbursement from the victim companies for the cost of purchasing and growing hundreds of thousands of cattle that neither Easterday nor Easterday Ranches ever purchased and did not exist. As a result of the scheme, Tyson and the other company paid Easterday Ranches over $244 million for the cost of feeding those ghost cattle. Easterday used the fraud proceeds for his personal use and benefit and for the benefit of Easterday Ranches, including to cover approximately $200 million in commodity future contract trading losses that Easterday had incurred on behalf of Easterday Ranches. Easterday pled guilty to one count of wire fraud and agreed to repay $244 million in restitution. Federal District Court judge will determine any sentence after considering the sentence guides and statutory factors, though it is possible that his sentencing will be 20 years in prison. According to an article in Progressive Grocer, Americans are buying record amounts of beef, pork, poultry, and lamb as more time at home during the pandemic spurred a 20% meat grocery sales increase from 2019 to 2020. According to IRI data cited in the 16th Annual Power of Meat Report, that's the Food Industry Association and Meat Institute Foundation. The national analysis found that 3 out of 4 Americans agree that meat should be part of a healthy and balanced diet, up by almost 20% since 2020, with 94% saying that they buy meat because it provides high quality protein. Almost all households, 98.4%, bought meat in 2020, according to the IRI data, and 43% of Americans currently purchase more meat than before the pandemic, mostly because they're making meals at home. Lastly, I would like to point you to the Fence Post website and to the print edition this week. Hewlett, Wyoming cattle feeder Paxton Prevacek was hoping for Governor Jared Polis's cell phone number. Neither his mom or I had it. So the 9-year-old cattle feeder had a few things that he wanted to let the governor know. In the wake of the Meat Out proclamation, Paxton wanted him to know that he eats meat every day, usually beef, and it makes him stronger. His school district makes locally raised beef available, so he certainly counts himself among the luckiest. While learning virtually during the shutdowns, Paxton, who has cattle feeding in his blood, purchased newborn calves from an area feed yard and raised them to 600 pounds before marketing them locally at a sale barn. He supported small business by purchasing his feed and milk replacer locally and plans to use the revenue after expenses, because milk replacer isn't cheap, to build his cow herd. He, at 9, thinks he's probably a Sim Angus guy. I can't blame him there. I'm Rachel Gable. This is your Fair Cattle Markets update for the 5th of April. Have a great day. Bye-bye.